Well, I thought I would come out here and take a look at my garden, see how it's doing on this 100-degree day. And you know, I didn't even notice, but up here there was a hummingbird feeding. It kind of buzzed me and then took off, but so I missed it. Oh, let's see, where shall I start? Down here's a zucchini. It looks like it's ready to be picked, if you ask me. This one, well, there's nothing here yet. And the black-eyed Susans. Now, they're slow to bloom, but they're still growing. And this is my yellow squash right down here. I can hear the birds are tweeting. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little bitty one down there. I don't see any big ones. But I thought I saw a big one over here somewhere. No, how could that be? There it is. There's the big one. You can see it right there. Alright. How's this squash doing? This is my broadleaf squash. And I don't see anything in there. I don't see anything in there at all. I think no blooms, no nothing. You know, I'm not sure about these beans. I'm not sure if I should dig them up, plant something new in there. They were diseased or something after the aphids got them, but they're not amounting to much, and I don't think they will. So I'm inclined to dig them up and plant something else in there. I'm not real sure what it is. Right here's another squash. Seems to be growing well. Yeah, it's 100 today, and we have humidity. The swamp cooler's not working very well. Oh, look at that one. I got me one right there. Coming in. I don't see any others, just that one. Just this little bitty thing here. To my surprise, these tomatoes didn't wilt. I thought they would. I thought they might wilt, but I moved them. My wife tied them up with this string right here. She got this jute twine. This was the one that was really super wilted. I mean super wilted, like it wasn't going to make it. But it came back. I'm really glad to hear that. And these other tomatoes, they're doing fantastic, okay? Fantastic. Nothing seems to be wilted today, and I think it's because it's got to do with the cloud cover. Let's take a look. We got a little bit of cloud cover right here right now, you know, and that helps because the sun is very intense. Kind of hard to get through here, so I'm going to go around the other way. Here's this vine, and it's still growing. looks like I've got it trained pretty good. And you can see that it's actually growing and pushing up on top of this sunscreen here. And it's going right on down. Right on down to the bucket. But it's too hot right now to be picking beans. I'm lucky this gimbal's still working in the camera, because it's a hot one, and it wouldn't surprise me if it even shut down. But I have lots of little beans down here. Okay, but not quite ready to pick. They kind of stopped growing. Here's some more tomato plants. Let's go over here and look at my souped up tomato garden. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's swing around here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've got 16 cherry tomato plants. So, yeah, well, maybe 16. No, there's a little one down there, so that's 17. 17 tomato plants, cherry tomatoes. And if I can get them to bear fruit this year, I'm going to have a lot of tomatoes. Maybe last me for a whole year. At least that's what I'm hoping for. And here's my Swiss chard. I had to pull the zinnia up. I didn't cut it off. I pulled it up because it was taking over my Swiss chard, and of course I got my wife's permission. I convinced her it's better to have something to eat than something pretty to look at, and we need the vegetables. They are expensive at the grocery store. Now let's take a look at the zinnias. Very fresh and beautiful. They last a good while on the plant. It seems like once you pick them, they're only good for about a day or so. At least, you know, I don't use any special solution, just water. If there's something that'll keep them fresh longer that's simple, like maybe sugar or something, I'm interested. If anyone has any ideas. But, it is a beautiful shot. It's a beautiful scenery. And the oleanders, they look like they're doing okay. Let's walk down and take a look, because they're starting to get water now. I had accidentally turned off the sprinkling system on this side, but they're getting water. It's only about 6 minutes of water a day, but it might be enough. I noticed the leaves are not all dried up. Maybe I should up the water, at least during this hot season. Yeah, I probably should. But it's a hassle. I got to get behind the chest of drawers and adjust the sprinkling system, because I have it inside out of the weather. Yeah, it's 101 today, and they say that the heat factor is about 109. And I'm not doing anything but just walking right now, and I'm getting a sweaty forehead. Now let's see how the Hatch chili peppers are doing. I'm looking for leaf cutter bees. I want to see if there's any leaf cutter bees. Because I put some neem oil on this last night, and it seems to have done the job. I don't see any leaf cutter bees. Very pleased. If that's all it takes is a little neem oil to keep the leaf cutter bees off, then I'm all for it. And here's some more bean plants in kind of a hazy sunshine. They seem to be enjoying it pretty well. And over there is my, oh, that's some more, that's a bucket of Swiss chard over there. I think you can see it. But there's 2 buckets of Swiss chard coming up. And as soon as it cools off, I'm going to come out here and water these plants. But right now, I don't see anything wilting, which is good news. I do see some little cherry tomatoes here. Okay, can you see them? And here's a bigger one. Right on here. See? Can you see that? And I see a little bitty kitten out here, and he's sneaking around. See? He's staring right at me. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. You want to be my friend? Huh? Yeah. Someday, somehow, I'll probably win him over. At least that's my hopes, is that I can win him over. But I don't know for sure. You never know. Let's see if he'll run from me. Yeah. Would you like to pet my hand right here? Huh? Would you like that? Can you see me? Huh? Can you see me? Yeah, he's a pretty one. See? Look how pretty he is. Pretty kitty. Pretty kitty. Would you like some food? Don't be afraid. There's my trumpet vine. It looks like it's coming back. I had some, I was worried about it, but you know, you probably can't see it, but it's been attacked by leaf cutter bees. And I think that's about it. Let's take a quick visit out to the wild zinnia patch. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Oh, well, I'm here. Did you know that I planted some beets? And they're actually coming up. Yeah. Let's see if I can get the cage off of them. So they're pretty good. Look. These are beets. And yeah, I planted quite a few seeds because I hear that you can eat the beet greens, the leaves, as well as the beets. So hey, why not, you know? Let them get big enough and I can pull some, and we'll have the baby beets probably look like radishes or something, and we'll eat the greens too. Yeah. And here's my other patch. I'm not going to take the cover off of this because it basically looks the same. But oh, you know what? I see another squash. Look at this one. Can you see that? It's a big one. Looks like it's ready to pick. Yep. Now let's take a look over here. Oh, I'm in the shade a little bit. That helps. Here's some oleanders. I think red's my favorite color, especially when it comes to the oleanders. Red, I do like the color of the red, and it mixes so well with the white oleanders. It looks good. So can you believe this? I mean, I didn't plant these, okay? I didn't plant these at all. Alright. And these are wild zinnias. And that one's a 4 o'clock. That's a 4 o'clock. And we've had 4 o'clocks growing back here before. But we never had zinnias. So these are zinnias. Amazing. And as I go over here, here's my tomato plant. It had to have been planted by a bird. Maybe picked up a stray seed from somewhere and dropped it. Here's another tomato plant. And over here's another one. So, now right there's a sign of a curved bill thrasher, because that's how they dig. They get in there and dig, and that's how they find their grubs. Well, it's hot out here. That's the latest update on my garden. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.